What's good? What's good, man? Let's get into it. I want to make this video, another video, a second chance starring the Philadelphia Eagles. You know what I'm saying? And Philadelphia, give a congratulations to you guys going right back to the Super Bowls. And I want to give credit to a lot of things about Philadelphia. First of all, before I do that, shout out to Where You Hiding. Shout out to Little Spongy. Shout out to NFL Production. Shout out to Terry. Shout out to Skeleton. Shout out to all the Eagles fans on my channel. I can't remember all of you. I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody. Shout out to you. Shout out to anybody who picked the Eagles to go to the Super Bowl. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You guys know I'm not a Giants fan anymore, so I really don't care if you guys are in the Super Bowl or not. And, shout out to you guys for making Saquon Barkley look good and making the Giants look even horrible. Screw the Giants. I piss all over them just like you piss all over them. Every year, Philly. You feel me? But let's talk. Let's talk about it. A second chance starring the Philadelphia Eagles. I want to give credit to the Philadelphia Eagles for, honestly, the last 3 years you've been in the Super Bowl. You've been in the conference championship. In the last 3 years, the last 3 years, 2 times you've been to the Super Bowl, 2 times you've been to the conference championship. In the last 3 years, you made it to the playoffs. Hell, the last 4 years with Nick Sirianni and Jalenhurts, you've made it to the playoffs. That deserves credit. Listen, say what you want about Nick Sirianni. Say what you want about Jalenhurts, which you can. That's consistent. That is very consistent. You know how many teams have looked for a coach and a quarterback that can consistently make them go to the playoffs? I'm just saying, we have to give that credit. We have to give that credit. Listen, I've bought the Jalen Hurts hype and looked foolish doing it, but at the same time, there's people out here like Trevor Lawrence and Mac Jones and who else? Tua Tagovailoa. People put their faith into them. Bryce Young. People put their faith into them, and they can't even make the playoffs. Tua's too injury prone. Trevor's looking like one of the biggest busts in NFL history, and Bryce Young is right there with being one of the biggest busts in NFL history. So I got to give you credit for that. I mean, you could be the Browns and buy the hype of Deshaun Watson. I'll say this about Hurts. He's good enough to get you to the playoffs. I'll say that. I will say that. Is he top 5? Absolutely not. Is he top 10? He's definitely top 15. I'll give him that. Top 10, maybe in that lower category. And Nick Sirianni, even though he's a bozo, and I think he's a bozo, I mean, 4 times in the playoffs and 2 times going to the Super Bowl, 2 times in the NFC Championship game, and bouncing back from last year when you guys were like 10-1 at one point and blew that. And the addition of Saquon Barkley. And I'll give this. Saquon Barkley, bro, team player. People clown Saquon Barkley for taking a slide, for not breaking Eric Dickerson record. You know what? That takes character, and that takes a team winner. And I'll give Saquon Barkley this, and I'll give my credit to Saquon Barkley. Dude wants to win. He wants to win. I'll give him credit for that. But Philly, go get it done. That's all I can say. Go get it done. Don't blame the refs. Don't blame Hurts. Don't blame anybody. Blame yourselves if you guys don't get it. Can you guys name me the last time, other than like the Patriots, like besides the dynasty teams like the Patriots, the Chiefs, the Cowboys, the Niners back in the day, can you name me a team that, let's be for real, name me a non-dynasty team that's made it back-to-back to Super Bowls. You feel me? Name me a non-dynasty team that made it to Super Bowls 2 out of 3 years. You feel me? Seattle, they lost their Super Bowl, never went back. Falcons lost their Super Bowl, never went back. The Rams, they won a Super Bowl, never went back. The Bengals went to the Super Bowl, never went back. Made it to a conference championship, never went back. Like a non-dynasty team, the Patriots lost the Super Bowl, they went back. The Chiefs lost the Super Bowl, they went back a year. The Niners, they went to Super Bowls and they went back. The Cowboys, they lost Super Bowls and stuff like that. They went back. Same thing with the Steelers back in the 70s. But I never seen a team go to the Super Bowl. Okay, I guess the Bills. The Bills back in the 90s, that's the first team that came to my mind. So, but don't be like the Bills. Get it done. God's bless you with a chance to win this Super Bowl. Gave you another chance to win the Super Bowl. Go get it done. Don't blame the refs. Don't blame anybody. Hell, I can make a case. This team this year that you guys have is better than the team than a couple years ago. You got Saquon. You got Cooper DeJean. You got Mitchell. Like you got Jalen Carter, dog, who's looking like one of the best defensive tackles in the league. I know Jason Kelsey's gone, but this new rookie center you got, I mean, he's still able to do the tush push. You got CJ Gardner Johnson. Was he? No. Get it done. Get it done, Philly. It is what it is. That's my thoughts. What are yours? Congratulations to Philly. Congratulations to all the supporters that I have on Philly on here. RJ out.